Hey, what's up with y'all, man?
What's up, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Y'all can hear me good and clear?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we got you. We got you.
What's up, Los Angeles? What's up,
Yes,
LA?
sir.
Yeah, you got LA in
You
the
know what I'm
house.
saying? I came all the way back from the Dominican Republic, man. You know
You
what I'm
been in
saying?
the DR? Oh, first of all, before I even started telling them who he is, how the fuck is DR, nigga? Like, how do you live there without being okay and married?
I'm gonna just say like this: if you got a jealous ass wife,
Woo.
stay your ass in America and have a happy ass life. they gonna get you. They gonna get jealous, man, out there, boy. It's just some beautiful women everywhere. Everybody, you know what it is? Is everybody's so friendly too. So you know you ain't used to just going down the street. People like, hey, that'd be bad though. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. They're saying hi to you, like, you know what I'm saying. So it's like it can be confusing sometimes on relationship things, but no, Fantasy Island, man, is good. It's good.
Fantasy Island.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
eat good. I'm chilling. My boys learning Spanish. Everything's good, bro.
Yeah, I see you.
Shout out to Sasua and Cabaretti in the building.
You got some beautiful seeds, bro. Yo.
Thank you, man.
Yo, they was moving when I seen you.
Dax and Duke. Yeah, man.
Darting around the room and shit. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, man? Y'all gotta know. Diz, tell them who you are from LA. This is one of the OG MCs who've been holding it down in Los Angeles for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Since I was back doing my shit in LA with Def Jeff, it was Diz and Ali.
Facts.
And what was the name of your group?
We was Menace to Society before the movie. You know what I'm saying? And that's before the movie, man. You know what I'm saying?
Menace to
Shout out to the
Society.
Hughes brothers and shit. But yeah,
Both of y'all dope MCs.
I appreciate it, bro.
Yes.
My shit started off with I was from Omaha, Nebraska, moved to California with that man right there on 36th Street in Vermont. You know what I'm saying?
36 in Vermont.
Yeah, 36 in Vermont, and so you know you don't understand the gang culture when you first drop off in. I'm like 9, 10 and shit like that, but it's starting to get on us. But hip hop was everything around. You know what I'm saying? Long story short. It was KDAY, 1580 KD. Shout out to Craig Mack, you know what I'm saying? Greg Mack, not Craig Mack, Greg Mack.
Greg
You know what I'm
Mack,
saying? I
yeah.
said Craig Mack. But shout out to Greg Mack, 1580 KD. I heard a rap contest on Skateland, USA in Compton. You know what I'm saying? It's like 1980 something.
They don't know nothing about
Boom.
that.
Take it back.
Now, that's my auntie, but she was just a neighbor back then. But my auntie now, Peaches, shout out to Peaches. She picked me and my homeboy up, Double Vision, took us to Skateland. We got in the contest. We won like second place in the contest. Blood Dude won first place. They was like, all right, you come back the next week for the finals. Lonzo from the World Class Record Crew was doing the contest.
Wow.
Jinx was the man that's like, so-and-so is next, so-and-so's next,
Oh,
so-and-so.
wow.
You
He
know,
was
Sir
the
Jinx,
announcer.
Ice Cube, Sir Jinx, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. That was when he was CIA?
Yep. So this was, they was breaking off into, he was still
was up-
CIA.
yeah,
He was still CIA.
It was
but
starting to change.
It was
yeah.
starting to form. Then Jinx was like, man, boom, boom, long story short, you know, they did the home cooking, the Blood, or the two little rapping dudes that look like Run DMC off of rapping off of Beastie Boys instrumentals, you know what I'm saying?
What?
So they yelled for the Blood, the dude louder, he won the contest. Bam, long story short, Jinx hollered, man, y'all need to start coming to my house, I make beats.
Right.
That's how the friendship with Jinx became. I was just his little homie back then. Then going to school with Dazzy and Yo-Yo, and then just Cube lived 2 doors down from Jinx. I just grew up in that whole thing. I seen the whole NWA thing just go poof, like fire. You know what I'm saying? I seen everything. And so, in the mix of this, I was rapping against a dude named Alim on the battling at Washington Prep.
Wow, I never knew this story,
Yeah,
bro.
he went to Duke Ellington, the continuation next door to Washington. I went to Washington. So the continuation kids get out of school early, come over there and try to battle us on the quad over there in Washington.
In the quad.
Right.
Sorry, the quad.
I'm battling, I'm going back and forth with Alim. They like, man, you dope, he dope. Alim like, man, let's ditch one day. We ditch. He said, I'm gonna take you to my DJ house. Go to the DJ house. We got the pack. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, this dude named Papa LQ is in my group. You know what I'm saying?
Laquan.
Laquan. So I'm like, boom. He like, bam, let's ditch. We go to Bobcat house. Bobcat, people don't know. I'm not talking about Battle Cat. I'm talking about DJ Bobcat. LL Cool J.
LL Cool J.
Jack the Ripper. I'm bad. I need
see.
love. He wrote I need love. People don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? So we go to his house. Bam. embraced me like the first time he said, like when he first said LL. Because I was so young, little, but I used to rap from like here.
Yeah.
So when I'm busting like that, I seem bigger. And he was just like, man, this is my level. Like he had a Frankenstein, you know what I'm saying? So then Bob started showing me how to get them bars right and all that, like whoop, whoop, you know, and all this. And so he was like, Eileen, you need to be in the group with him. Boom, boom, boom. So then that's when he made us all Menace to Society.
That was dope.
And then that's when and we had Papa LQ and Eileen was the ones that made that Mama Said Knock You Out beat. Took it to Bob. Bob reproduced it. We got a deal. All this shit fell through. Boo, 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 bam, bam. And, Russell Simmons come back to LA to give Bob his rights and certain production he didn't get. And in the meanwhile, they like LL trying to make a comeback. Man, he needs some beats. Bob gives him the beat that we already rapped off of, which is the Mama Said Knock You Out beat.
Oh, wow.
That's where that story come from. So then the boom, Mama said come. Mama Said Knock You Out come out, we going crazy. We mad, we young, we like, fuck that, he stole our beat type shit, you know what I'm saying? I love Bobcat. Shout out to Bobcat right now too, you know what I'm saying? That's still, you know, you get mad at a family member, but then it's like, nah, ain't nobody tripping off that stupid shit, whatever.
Yeah.
But it just hurt because you was little, and then moms and the homies in the neighborhood already heard us rapping off of that beat. We already was doing shows off of that beat. Wow. So then when people seeing it on MTV and BET, they like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Everybody, I think everybody else more wanted the war than we did. Like, we was just kind of like, fuck you. But it wasn't like, man, that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, tripping like that. And we went on. So when we moved on, Dre took me and Eileen under his wing. Papa LQ went with CJ Mack and did his thing. We went under Dre wing and we put Admiral D in the group.
Yeah, Admiral D.
Then that's when Always Into Something, that last NWA video come out. You see that black and white video, you see us pushing each other around. Boom, Dre takes us to Gower, Sunset and Gower. Black is our manager at the time. Shout out to Henry Butler. We come under Dre's wing. Chug comes with those contracts, them Death Row contracts come. It's like, man, we not signing this shit. Black, like, man, we throw this much money in the strip club already that you're trying to even give us an advance for it, right? So we didn't do it. We bowed out of Death Row. We bowed out of Death Row. It wasn't no hard feelings with Suge, Snoop, and Corrupt, and everybody was coming in. We walked out. So we was friends and we was cool when we passed. It wasn't like, fuck you and fuck you when we left. So when I get the call back from Bobcat, like, to Black say, hey man, Bobcat, like, bring Diz over to the studio, the Ruthless studio. So I go over to Ruthless and start busting for Easy, like, man, you should be in a group with me, BG Knockout, and Drayster. I'm like, hold up. I was originally born in Omaha. Once the motherfuckers get wind of that shit and they know I ain't from Compton, they gonna tear, I'm gonna be the main one. They gonna destroy in this battle shit. I'm not doing that shit. It's gonna be fake. Eric like, all right, you right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sit this one out. You just push the P in. You right. When you done, when the smoke clear, you'll be on Ruthless. I'm like, cool. So I'm just running around feeling comfortable, like I'm gonna be on Ruthless. Bam, shout out to Ruthless. You know, Big A gave me this at my birthday party. You know, we getting with it. Yeah, so I'm like, cool. So I start writing for Easy. I write a couple of songs for him. At the same time, I meet Tupac. Pac like, boom, you down with E? Boom, boom, boom. Thug Life album. He working on Thug Life album. I go over there, man, in that same, I want to say almost in the same 2-week time of me fucking with everybody and doing this shit, I get arrested, go to prison. When I say I get arrested, I go to county jail for 7 damn months. Finally get bailed out, lose the case in 2 more months and go, and then I'm gone for 3 years. When I'm gone in 3 years, Death Row blows up, Easy dies, Death Row declines, starting to come down. You know what I'm saying? I get out. I can tell you the timeline. When I get out, I'm the sheriff in Gangsta Party video for Tupac. Okay? So they shooting Gangsta Party video, and I'm on parole and I got a full-fledged sheriff outfit.
I know you was like.
It was just funny because everybody was like, this motherfucker, this shit was funny. I get to play the police one after being fucked up by one of them. So now Pac died, and then it was like kind of like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? And then Julio G, West Side Radio, I hear 24 Hours of Love, and that's the song that I wrote for Easy, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I never was like talking about, I'm a ghostwriter for Easy, because nothing ever came out. So then in 96, I hear on the radio, 24 Hours came, Live come out, and then boom, boom, boom. Tamika kind of drops the ball over there, Ruthless, Big A picks it up, and now it's Rich and Ruthless.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? My 50th birthday, I came back, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so long story short, after that, so when I got out, back to the dance world, while me and V-Love was connected, because everywhere I used to go, I was with the skiing team most of the time. Rest in peace to Kalani, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Kalani.
You know what I'm saying? That was my dude. If it wasn't for no Kalani, he wouldn't have connected. Dax, me and Dax, Raz, and the Carsons, and everybody's, the Comptons, the LAs, he connected us. You know what I'm saying? So we all became like homies and family. And Raz and Taz and Dax used to dance for me and Eileen back in the days. So when you used to see us around with them, that's what they was repping. And so when I get out of jail, Raz now got a record deal with Priority. He say, man, just be the hype man, learn my words, get on, and that's how I got back face recognition. Like, oh, this was the fool. You know, I kind of got back on around there from Raz. So shout out to Raz Cast. And now since then, bro, I became a chef. You know what I'm saying? I had chef for about 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I still do.
You went to culinary school for that one?
No, I was lucky enough to be under like my first chef job after when I got out of prison. It was on Melrose, and y'all remember?
Wow.
Y'all remember where Spike's joint was at?
Yeah.
Y'all remember George's across the street?
Yeah,
I was the youngest and the youngest black cook right there at George's, right there on the corner. You know what I'm saying? I met Muhammad Ali in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So like shit like that. So that
I never forget my time I met Muhammad Ali. That was incredible.
That was one of the older chefs that was just like, man, I'm gonna take a chance. You can listen. You know how to listen. You know how to use a knife. Just listen, bro. As long as you can listen. And I stayed up. I went up under his wing for a minute. Then I got the hang of shit, and I just kept going until I moved to Seattle, and I kept getting under different chefs. And I was like, boom, boom, boom. You show me your menu. I go home. I think about it. Look at it. Boom, boom, boom. I see it one day. Next day I'm in there. Bah, I run the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So now I just came back on my 50th birthday. Friday.
Happy birthday. Once again, happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying? I've been, for the last year, I've been running this show on Instagram with my man King Tech TV. Roach Killer, shout out to Roach Killer Music. And we go live every Wednesday and Thursday. We had you on the show. You know what I'm saying? And every Wednesday and Thursday, everybody from the J.O.'s to the Far Sides, to the Micah Nines, to the Medusas, to the Jinxes, to the King T's, to the shit, to the fucking D12s, to the Lansky's in New York.
Y'all
you know what I'm
Breeze
saying?
on there too, right?
Man, Breeze, we had everybody you could think of, man. That's my homie. I'm calling they on the show. You know what I'm saying? And then King Tech and Roach Killer hooked up this connection in Weed Woods. They got my own strand of weed. So at the party, we bust open a pinata. The pinata looked like me, had my tattoos and shit. I got a tattoo of
I seen the pinata.
Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali, Easy, and Obama. The pinata had the same tattoos. Bust that motherfucker open. They had about 4 pounds of this shit in these pouches. I distributed out. Shout out to Weed Woods. Soon y'all be able to go to weedmaps.com and type in Weed Woods to diss that shit. That's my pre-roll. It's 1/2.
Yeah, I seen them shit.
1/2 gram of flour.
I got one.
Man, it's a.
I hope you brought one.
I got one in the car. We're gonna smoke that shit after here, cause you can't cooperate.
After with that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is some strong shit.
And if you smoke the whole thing, you got a problem. You need to go to rehab for a detox before
you can sit on that shit for like a month.
It's in a glass jar, so you can after you hit it, you don't gotta put your blunt out. You just stick it in there and it goes out and closes.
That's dope,
Shit is fire. And shout out to Dizzle, black-owned liquor company. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to Dizzle, Chris Roker, Levo, and Big Mike. You know what I'm saying? Man, Dizzle came through and poured drinks, man. So they had the Dizzle that this. You know, I live by the beach in Cabaret, Sasua, and DR. So we had to Dizzle on the beach. Drink that Friday. Everybody was there, man. Shout out to Battle Cat, man. Everybody, DJ Cell Dog.
Yeah, we all showed up.
Man, Pockets. I saw Pockets in the building, man. Everybody, bro. Like, I can't even start. Miss Toy was in there.
That was a beautiful 50th.
Man, it was dope. Miss Toy, Silky Fine, everybody, bro. Like, West Coast showed up. Razcast, me and Razcast performed. Me and I Kill from the Drastic 5 performed.
That was fine.
So, shout out to everybody. My DJ Pudge 55.
Thank you for having us too, bro. The whole experience was awesome.
It was fun. I was like, if you're going to do 50 and shit, you can't just be playing. Shout out to Eileen Cause he was playing at first. We was gonna do it here. The party was gonna be at the Dash Radio at first, cause this spot is fly as fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
But then and dates and all that shit. Then he started showing me these other dates, and I was like, oh, okay, Russell Red. I thought he was gonna Russell Red me, Jackie promoted me for a second, you know what I'm saying? But no, he came through with that spot. That shit was dope. Everybody was like, got high, fun, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And now Monday, Monday or Tuesday? It's Monday?
But we're still having hangovers.
What day is this? Monday or Tuesday?
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm right here with V-Love, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Jason, Vinny, you know what I'm saying? We in the building and shit.
Yeah.
What's up,
That was
man?
the first thing I said. I was just like, yo, I said, Diz, you gotta come up to the show.
Gotta come through.
I said, cause you right here, and you've been in the DR. I wanted to do that because you did the same thing for me. Y'all had me on the show. That shit was so fun.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
And I'm coming
people
back
was tapping
some more.
in. Yeah, everybody was tapping.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shabazz. Shout out to
It was
Craig.
a gang of people came on too. Y'all had it was popping. It was all kind of people on there.
That's King Tech TV on every Wednesday and Thursday on Instagram. Follow me, Dismost, Dismost. Follow King Tech TV
That's right.
at King Tech TV, or follow Roach Killer, and you see Wednesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock when that light up, we going live with somebody.
That's right. That's right. That's
Tap
right.
in with him.
Yo, man, you just came and just gave it all. I didn't even have to have no questions.
Oh, you gotta.
Yeah, he ran through the whole entire history. Things I didn't
I
even
do
know.
want to ask a question though.
Go ahead,
A magical question. So my brother Dismost, so with everything you fit now, so this probably changed a bunch, but now I fit. What do you believe your purpose is?
Oh yeah, I already know that shit. My purpose is to keep on. See, I kind of found it when I got to the DR and I got to settle down out the city that fast, keeping your eye on head on a swivel all the time, and food, this don't work, and and all that, you know.
Right.
And then when I slowed down, I saw this park in the Cabaret where I live at. My sons was there, and they was just like, Daddy, there's a bunch of trash in this park. So we started off like cleaning up the park, cleaned up all the trash in the park, and then I came back the next day and I was like, all right, I got a couple of pesos. We lined up all the kids. I was like, y'all help me fill up these trash with bottles and plastic, and I'll give y'all pesos. So then the whole neighborhood just started cleaning up the park. I'm like, damn, this park look kind of cool. But the park don't got swings in it. So then I was like, fuck it, off my name, I ain't never begged for nobody. I ain't never asked nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I never signed no weak ass record deal or nothing. I just always been on some independent shit. You know what I'm saying? Just by myself. I was like, let me just see what my name could generate. And I got online, boom, and I started seeing the magic of just like being honest with people. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna be super honest. So when I started Cash App, $, Cash App, Dismost, people started sending money. I was like, look at the donations. And I showed them. Swings was in the park the next day. You see the kids swinging on the park. Then I bought big ass trash cans in the park. I told this lady, after the weekend, Friday to Saturday, people partying in the park, I'll pay you $10 every $10 is a lot of money in the DR. You know, you can get some young rice and beans for the week. Right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful, brother.
I pay you $10 every Monday. The park, you had these kids clean up the park. She was on it. Park was staying clean. Then I put the park on. They're like, damn. Then I raised more money. Had seats and tables and chairs in there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, like boom. Then I raised a little more money.
You become the mayor.
Man, that's the homies kept joking and shit.
Real.
It was like the mayor don't even be doing nothing over there. The mayor
That's
in
what I'm
this
talking
area, right?
about, bro.
And so then I lined up all the kids because it was school time in front of what they call it, the China store. It's like a swap meet, almost kind of like. And I got everybody's shoes. You know what I'm saying? So then when I seen the power that shit doing that shit, I'm like, oh. So then King Tech, he got all them followers. He started making my follower. I started getting bigger followers. So then I was like, okay, the baseball equipment, the gloves, all that's needed in DR. We just was having a problem getting them shipping the containers to ship it over there. But I'm starting to know people got stuff to donate and they can get it, man.
Yes, they can.
And over there, that shit go a long way to them kids. That baseball.
Is there any kind of way that people that want to donate can get to you and do that for more kids out in DR? Because I always see they be struggling out there.
And I film everything I do. So when the little girl had the surgery, I showed me hand over the money for that little kid. The little kid, she had her appendix taken on. They messed up and left something in there. Got it, they needed money. Boom. Roach Killer actually kicked in on that. He was just like, this crypto money. Boom, boom, boom.
Wow.
Sent that, man, and got the little girl. So I like doing. That's my purpose, bro. So I just figured just keep on having fun, teach through the music, don't have no dummy ass music on. You know, I ain't just rapping about no dummy shit, music with substance. Keep on passing game to fools that be asking me like, man, what about this OG, whoop-de-whoop? Teach fools to keep your kids on some not knucklehead shit. Don't raise no more knuckleheads and shit. And just keep the influence and power of my name and the influence and shit, man. Use that to benefit others, kids and shit like that.
I see it as this is the most.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the most. But
yeah.
As far as that, it's the Cash App is $Dismost, DISMOST. That's Cash App. And the PayPal is dismost@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying?
I will be sending something, bro, as soon as I got a little something.
And then like the 10, the 20s, the 40s, the little.
It makes such a big difference.
It make a difference, and after I get a little pot, I'm like, boom, you'll see me on YouTube. You go back on my YouTube, man, you'll see the Carpenters. I started building a stage also too, because there's so much local talent around there. So I got the frame built, but then I ran out of money. So then I just kind of kick it, and I ain't want to just be, GoFundMe and all that. The GoFundMe take a percentage, so this is why I stay with the Cash App and the PayPal. You know, as it grows.
You got Venmo too?
No, my wife do, but I just know the Cash App and the PayPal. It's all Dismost.
Yeah. It's all
That's
good.
what's up, man. That's doing the work.
Yeah, that was real good.
Man.
I want to ask you, this is another question I want to ask you. What would you tell your younger self if you could?
Yeah. If I tell my younger self, man, just kick it, man, cause don't be tripping off of nothing. I really don't trip off of nothing, cause my younger self was talking to my younger self. It's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my younger self, especially after prison. See, I went to prison when I was 19. Then I got out that motherfucker when I was 23.
You used to be just so amped.
So up until 19, we was in the club, we was ministers. We ministers society, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had dreads, but I was shaking them motherfuckers like flying, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I probably would have told myself, man, just chill out, man, a little bit, bro. Because everything gonna be cool. Yeah, everything gonna be cool, you know what I'm saying? That's what I would have told myself, just chill out.
That's right.
Because all the shit was fun. I don't regret nothing, you know what I'm saying? I don't even regret fucking up, because if I wouldn't have fucked up, I wouldn't have honed in. Somebody probably would have blew my brains out by now or something. I would have been too wild, you know what I'm saying? So I don't regret nothing.
You got discipline.
Right.
How much time we got? 2 minutes?
No, it's only 2 songs, so we run out of time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you want to give him something?
Yeah, of course, Brody. Of course.
Yeah.
Got to.
I got some.
As we should.
Well, yeah, what's your DJ's name, man?
DJ Throwback.
Okay, let that shit be known then. See, we can't see him. You see it on the radio, heard it on the TV show, you know what I'm saying? A to the K.
Yeah.
DJ Throwback, you know what I'm saying? But he got my songs right now. One song is called Fur Coats in the Summer. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. Fur Coats in the Summer is just saying that I'm a cold ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm so cold. I be on the beach in Dominican Republic with a fur coat on sometimes, walking down the beach. And that's my cousin Tay Game and my dude King Chop the First. You know, Extra Out Music. They on that song with me. And then the other song is a song called Lil Bro. My little brother live in Omaha, Nebraska. I get a call. He talking about, man, I got into some bullshit on Friday with this fool. I know who he is. I'm like, yeah, I know who he is. Whoop-de-whoop. Saturday night, he called me back and was like, the fool shot at me. I was like, oh, he's taking shots. So I was like getting mad. Like if he'd have gunned my brother down, I would have been knowing who did it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that song, Lil Bro, was kind of like just an imaginary thing, like just to show you like, don't fuck with my family, homie.
Yeah,
because I'll throw it all out the window and come lay you down for my little bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
that guy.
So them the 2 songs DJ Throwback got. You know what I'm saying? Dash Radio.
Yeah,
that's right. Dash Radio. This is final. That Fire Radio show. Oh, you gonna get this popping.
Let's go.
Bam. Hey, yo, Chop, it's about to pop. Why don't you tell Sonny C's and my cousin Take Game, take a vacation and get on that plane, man. This is what you gonna need. Swim trunks, sunglasses, and a fur coat. It's hot as hell where you at. I know it's hot as hell out here, but we some cold ass niggas. See, when God made me, I think he broke the mold, cause I ain't never seen some niggas this cold. Facts. Sunny Caesar, the lady pleaser, the trick squeezer. Take game the same, get on that plane, man. Red carpet at your feet when you hit the beach. Su chicas by your side when you go to cop a seat. Pineapple so sweet, Chinola for the drink. Got everybody staring, what I'm wearing is some mink.
Is that a mink?
No shirt so you can see my tats, but a fur coat on my back in the summertime. I'm so cold, I gotta stay warm. And no, you not dealing with the norm, it's the summertime. All that whole shit, you need to knock it off. I'm cut from the finest kind of cloth, P.O.W. Don't let it trouble you, just stay in your lane. Or I'ma have to take the boat to the plane and come and see you, nigga.
Fur coats in the summertime. It's a thin line between nice and fly, right? Yeah, mink shorts, mink vest. 2 gold Cubans round my neck. Chilling on the beach with my chick. Pretty feet in the water, burning marijuana. All Zazas, the aroma. I'm colder than that snow in Big Bear. That's why in the summertime I got that chiller on to keep it playing.
Some niggas is, and some niggas ain't. Some niggas can, and some niggas can't. But y'all that kind of nigga that stay fly like bird in the ice cream castle summertime. Eating nerds with your girl on my laptop, sound like a computer. I was never the ducker, I was always the shooter. White meat tea on cigar in Cuba. My bitch Fox flip flops. What is y'all doing? We fur coats.
No shirt so you can see my tats, with a fur coat on my back, and it's summertime. So cold, I gotta stay warm. And no, you not dealing with the norm, it's the summertime. All that whole shit, you need to knock it off. I'm cut from the finest kind of cloth, P.O.W. Don't let it trouble you, just stay in your lane. Or I'ma have to take this boat to the plane and come and see you, nigga. You know, when you 50, you gotta make that grown man music, man. You know?
That's that grown man.
Roll into that shit. You know? I'll be like, that. Look, shit is up. Now it's grown man, I'm fucking guilty. Raised in the 80s. Shit, survived the 90s. Swallowed it. Damn. If I done live this motherfucker long, I'll let you take that away. Nah. For my brother, I'm riding like a gang member. I was born in September, he was born late December. Capricorn, that's what I feel like doing. Cap this corny nigga, then my whole damn life is ruined. I gotta keep calm, meditate, sit still. My sons ain't called 10 and Will, but got a local feel. If I make it to 100, you see 95. I guess G-Mom's prayers kept us both alive. I'm covered in the blood of Jesus, why is Jesus bleeding? PTSD therapy sessions on me. Fuck out the window, more successful with the walk up. You gon' mess around and get your family chalked up. I chip a nigga and I clap his bitch too. Y'all done open up the gates of hell and straight walk through. Hallelujah. Lord forgive me for what I wanna do, but you didn't answer back when I was talking to you. This rap shit helps me vent and ease away the pain. But I refuse to let a lane say fuck my family name. The only reason I ain't stepped up off that plane, loaded, cocked, and ain't smashing down lanes. Cause to my mama, I don't have to explain how a little baby boy just got slain. I tried to tell him a long time ago, ain't nothing for you out there in the O. Black Lives Matter 3 weeks ago, but now I'm not so sure. One thing I do know, that's for sure. Never try to touch my little bro. Just ride the music, I'm smashing. I've been playing this shit looking for that food, boy. You know what I'm saying? Not too fast, not too slow, but I'm just coming to get you.
Got big size as hell.